Okay, so we do have blocks, but put those aside. Come on to your hands and your knees. This is early morning yoga, gentle flow. Okay, knees under hips, wrists under shoulders. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Roll the backs of the fingers down, come to the finger pads, and then place the heel of the hand down. Grip the mat with all 5 fingers on that one hand. Pull the heel of the hand towards the fingers, and then press the finger pads down again. And do the same with the other side. This is proper hand placement. Index finger points forward, back of the metatarsals, pads of the fingers, heel of the hand, so that there's a little tiny space right here in the heel of the hand. That way, all the weight doesn't go onto your wrist. And that's what a lot of people complain about downward dog, that we did too many dogs, my hands are killing me. And if you're actually using all 10 fingers, the pads of the fingers, and then the wrist comes down last, it doesn't bother your hands at all. Okay, so inhale, round up, drop the head, and just exhale. Let's just float through a few cat-cows. As you're doing your cat-cows, connect your breath with every movement. Three more with your breath. Inhaling as deep as you can, rounding up as deep as you can, and then exhaling it all out. Slow flow. This should be your last round. And then pause, just move your hips back, slide your hands forward, keep your legs exactly where they are, lengthen through the underarms. So hips move back, just lengthen your arms, reach further, crawl your fingers up. Big breath in. Slowly exhale it all out. Inhale, come on back up. Slide your right hand under your left. Bring the right side of your forehead down, right side of the shoulder if it will touch the ground. And then walk your left arm long or not. Keep it bent. In some cases, the shoulder won't reach. That's okay. Keep your hips high. Just breathe. Your first twist of the day. And after your next exhale, slide the left hand back. Bring the right arm under and immediately slide the left arm under. Bring the shoulder blade down if you can, the shoulder, and not the shoulder blade, the shoulder, and the left side of your head. Walk your right arm long, maybe. Just breathe. One more breath. Melt into the twist. Inhale, slide the right arm back. Bring the left arm back up. Place your fingers, should get a little easier each time you do it. Fingers wide, roll them down, heel of the hand. Fingers wide, roll them down, heel of the hand. Inhale, lift your right arm, left leg. Exhale, lower. Inhale, left arm, right leg. Exhale, lower. Inhale, right arm, left leg lifted high. Pull the ribs back and just bring elbow to knee. And extend it out. Nice and slow. Two more. Hold it up here. Hold it. Lift the leg higher. Lift the arm higher. Big breath in. As you exhale, bring the hand and the knee down. Immediately lift the left arm, right leg. Inhale, elbow to knee. Exhale. Elbow to knee. Exhale. Point the back toes. Two more. Last one. Keep it lifted high. Push into your right hand. Lift the chest. And exhale, release it down. Bring the hands wide on the mat. Roll forward. So you're like a little dolphin, not a dolphin, a seal. And just roll your hips down. Bring your forehead down. Extend the arms out long in front of you. Inhale, lift your right arm, left leg in the back of the skull. And lower it down. Other side. Couple more each side. Float through it, connecting the movement with your breathing. Last one. Bring your head down, wiggle your hips a little side to side. And then slide your forearms back. Elbows just in front of the shoulders. Place your palms low. Drop the shoulder blades down your back. Keep your chin gently tucked to lengthen through the back of the neck. Pull the belly button to the spine. This is Sphinx pose. Press down to the tops of your feet and your pubic bone. Press into the forearms, lift the chest a little bit higher. Now with your hands and your elbows, drag your chest forward and lift the sternum a little more. Big breath in. Exhale it all out. Slowly lower your forehead down. Slide your hands back by your chest. Drop the shoulder blades down your back. Spread your fingers. Inhale. Exhale, press into the hands and just lift into baby cobra. Bhujangasana. Keep the shoulders low, elbows in tight to the body. Warming up the spine. And exhale, release. Slide the hands further forward. Start to lift yourself up. Toes together, knees apart. Walk your hips back till your buttocks hit your heels. Drop your forehead and head down. Arms are long for child's pose. Allow your chest to relax. After your next exhale, in this position, we're going to inhale, come up. Exhale, forward. Legs splay open. Inhale, press yourself back, toes back together, and back to child's pose. Two more times. Inhale up. Exhale, open, legs split open. Keep the shoulder blades low. Inhale, push the hips back, toes come back together. Exhale down. Last one like this. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One breath here. And then inhale, come up, bring your chest forward again, and come back to Sphinx pose, which we did just a minute ago. We will get up and moving in a second. Just bring your right knee out to the right. Flex the foot. You can make your elbows wider if you wish. Flex the foot, just bring it up as high as you can. We've warmed up our spine. This should be okay at this point. Just settle in. Breathe into the space in your hip, relax it. After your next exhale, slide the right leg back onto the mat and drag your left knee off to the left, flexing the foot, extending it out in frog pose. Notice if one side is easier than the other. Awareness of our body and the mechanics of it, what's going on with it, are so important for good health. One more breath. And then slowly bring it back. Plant the legs, bring the hands back by the sides, elbow points to the ceiling, push the shoulder blades down the back, rise up to Bhujangasana, baby cobra. From here, exhale to your hands and knees, tuck your toes, lift your hips up and back for your first downward facing dog. This is where having put your fingers down first, pads of the fingers, and the heel of the hand last, really supports you. And the right knee, and then the left. Nice and slow, then really bend the knee deep and drop the hip. Get the low spine working. One more each side. And then come to center, bend both knees, push the mat away, lift your hips higher towards the ceiling, and slowly lower your heels down. Step the right foot between your hands. You may have to give it a ride. Some people have to give it a little bit of assist. That's absolutely okay. Drop your back knee, come on the front of the kneecap, both hands on the front knee. Drop in. Anjaneyasana Asana, this is a great beginning pose. If your hips are super tight, walk your right foot over to the right a little bit, maybe an inch, and you'll drop in a little deeper. Inhale, sweeping the arms up. Drop in. Fingers are wide. Allow the air to flow between the fingers. Inhale. As you exhale, just twist open over your bent knee. If it doesn't work for one of your arms, place it on your hip instead. You can lower it like this if your shoulder won't go there. Absolutely fine. Inhale, both arms up to center. And as you exhale, just move your hips back. Lift your right toes. Ardha Hanumanasana. Inhale, roll forward again. You're on the front of your left kneecap, not directly on it. Drop in. Inhale. Exhale, open one more time. Inhale the arms up, come to center. Exhale, move the hips back, Ardha Hanumanasana. Roll forward, this time sweep the arms up, drop your head back, come into a slight mini back bend, hook right thumb over left, pull the thumbs apart as the palms face forward. Only drop your head back as far as is comfortable. Big breath in. Exhale, release. Plant your hands, step your right foot back, fingers down, backs the metatarsals, heel the hand last, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. One breath here. Step the left foot between the hands. Drop the right knee down, both hands on the left knee. Drop in, Ardha Chandrasana. No, this is not Ardha Chandrasana. Oh, what am I saying? It's Anjaneyasana. Inhale, sweep the arms up. If you need a bit more space, wiggle the foot over. Maybe wiggle the toes forward if you're starting to open up. Big breath in. Exhale, open up over the bent knee. If your shoulder doesn't want to go there, hand on sacrum or hip. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, move your hips back, lift your left toes, drop your head down a little bit. Inhale, roll forward, sweep the arms up. Exhale, open up into your twist. Inhale, the arms come up. Exhale, hips move back, Ardha Hanumanasana. Last, final time, sweep the arms up. Exhale, open up. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, plant the hands. This time, tuck your right toes under and step all the way back to downward facing dog. Walk it out. We're going to do one chaturanga. So place your hands, fingers are wide, finger pads are wide. Roll forward to high plank, high push-up. Come to your knees, keep your chest lifted, elbows in tight, and lower down. Forehead plants, toes plant. Slide the hands a little further down. Elbow points the ceiling as you press in. Rise up to Bhujangasana, Cobra Pose. Inhale. Exhale, release. Plant your hands, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Lift the right leg up behind you and just exhale, step it between the hands, keep the back thigh lifted. Runner's lunge. Drop in. Plant your left hand on the mat. Inhale, sweep the right arm up and open. We're going to move a little more now. Inhale, bring the right fingertips down and step your left foot beside your right in forward fold Uttanasana. Inhale, rise up, sweeping the arms up. Palms together as you exhale, fold with the hands to heart center. Slide your hands up your leg for flat back. Then exhale, fingertips touch your right leg, goes to the back of the mat. Low runner's lunge. Keep the back thigh lifted, front thigh descends. Breathe. Place the right hand on the mat, sweep the left arm up and open. Runner's lunge twist. Bring the left hand down to the mat, plant all 10 fingers, roll the backs of the fingers down, Pads the fingers, heel of the hand, and then step your left foot back, downward facing dog. Walk it out. Bend the knees deeply, look between your hands. Walk or jump to the front of your mat. Forward fold Uttanasana. Inhale, rise up. Palms together in front of the heart. Lift the arms up. Take the right wrist in the left hand and move the hips to the side. All the way over. Gentle tug of the wrist. Keep it in line with your ear, if possible, the arm. Inhale back to center and switch sides. Gentle tug of the left wrist. Hips move to the left, you lean to the right. Try to keep the arm alongside the ear. Inhale up to center, bring the palms forward. As you exhale, bring big toes together. Heels are a little open. Sweep the arms up behind you, drop your head down, sweep the arms up. Inhale. Reach tall. As you exhale, come to chair pose with cactus arms. Utkatasana. Inhale, rise up. Palms forward. Exhale, bend the knees, sweep the arms back. Inhale, rise up. This time, keep the arms straight overhead as you bend the knees. Utkatasana, chair pose. Root your tailbone down towards the mat, so it's a slight tuck of the tailbone, lifting the sternum. Big breath in. Exhale, go a little deeper. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, palms together in front of the heart. Separate the feet hip distance apart. Inhale, sweep the arms up. As you exhale, step your right foot back for warrior one. So the right foot goes back towards the back of the mat. The toes are in about 30 degrees. Left toes point straight up. Bend the front knee, keep the sternum lifted, drop your shoulders down. Spread your fingers wide. And turn the palms forward, bring the arms to cactus. As you inhale, straighten the front leg, bring the arms up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, pulling the elbows behind you. Straighten the arms out. Bring the arms behind you and interlace your fingers. Press the shoulder blades down the back. Press the palms down the back. Bend the front knee a little more. Tighten your low belly as you turn your left shoulder to the right. And you're going to fold forward, bringing the left shoulder to the inside of the left thigh. Now push the arms down the back. Lift the palms higher. Push the shoulder blades closer together. Bend the front knee, adjust. Maybe try to pull your fingers apart. They won't separate, but your shoulder blades will go closer together. Big breath in. Exhale, release the hands, sweep it up, warrior one. And then open up warrior two. So we adjust our back leg. The back foot's now parallel with the back of the mat. Heel of the front foot intersects the arch of the back foot. And they should be almost as wide or as wide as your wrists. Your ankle should be under your wrists. Warrior two, come a little lower and then come higher. And then a little lower and come up. A little lower. Straighten a little bit more. Now, find your edge there. So we went a little deeper and we went narrow, higher. Find your edge in Warrior Two where you're going to be comfortable. Knee tracks behind you, turn the front palm. Reverse it. As you're reversing your Warrior Two, can you bend your left knee a little more? Inhale, sweep the arms up. Shoulder height. Bend the front elbow, place it on the front thigh. Just hang out here, that's absolutely cool. Arm comes up overhead. Hang out, bend it a little more. And straighten. And bend. Well, it's not really straightening, we're just coming out of it a bit. And push back a little bit. One more time, we're just warming up the muscle to support us here. And then trap the knee behind you and go a little deeper. Now, lighten the load on your left forearm. And bring the right arm alongside your right ear. Scoop the left buttocks under and twist the chest open. Magic. So many cues, there's so much to know. It's all so subtle. Inhale, start to straighten the front leg, turn the front palm up. And just reverse your triangle pose. Slide, continue sliding the back hand down the back leg as you breathe into it. Reach long behind you. Inhale, float the arm up and over. Place the right hand on the right hip, or whichever side you're on, the back hand goes on the hip. Extend the front fingers long. Drop this hip down. Extend the fingers longer, keep dropping the hip down. Bring the fingertips in front of your left foot. Keep the hip there from the low belly and the ribs. Twist to the right. Lift the right arm. This is a super healthy way to get into triangle pose without compromising our backs. Compliments of Annie Carpenter. Inhale, sweeping the arms up. You're going to sweep the arms forward, pivot on your back foot. Bend the front knee, runner's lunge. Big breath in, turn the palms forward, plant your hands, your fingers, your palm, downward facing dog. Walk it up. Roll forward to plank, your plank, whatever that looks like. Come to your knees, elbows stay in tight, lower down, and cobra or up dog. Up dog is when we come up higher, our thighs leave the mat. Cobra is when we're on our pubic bone, shoulder blades slide down the back. Exhale, release. Bring your palms, your hands, palms up by your sides. Take a moment to take a deep breath and then exhale it all out. On the next inhale, lift the legs, lift the arms, push the shoulder blades down the back like we did in Humble Warrior, and float in locust pose. Lift a little higher. Exhale, release. Hands on either side of the chest, tuck the toes, cycle through downward facing dog. Bend your knees. Step or walk to the front of your mat. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, palms together in front of the heart. I'm just going to turn this way so that don't have my back to you. Feet are hip distance apart. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, step the left foot back for Warrior One. Again, back foot turns in 30 degrees. Front knee bends. Arms are on either side of the ears. Start to straighten the front leg a little bit. And then bend it a bit more. Straighten it a little. And bend it a bit more. Last time, Straighten it a little. And bend it a little bit more. Each time I stepped out a little further. Track the knee to the back, to the back. Don't let it collapse in. Turn the palms forward. We're going to do that one more time. Inhale, straighten, cactus arms. Exhale, bend a little further. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. This time, sweep the behind you, interlace the fingers, press the palms to the ground. Free your neck from your shoulders. Turn the right shoulder towards the left. Push the right knee out further to the right. And exhale, fold to the inside of your right thigh. Push the hands further down your back. Pull the shoulder blades together and slide them further up. Drop your head down, humble warrior. Continue pushing the shoulder blades down the back, but up towards the sky. Pull the fingers apart. They won't separate, but the shoulders will come closer together. Bend the knee a little more, drop in. And then inhale, sweep the arms up. And open up for warrior two, adjust your feet. So the back foot now is parallel with the back of the mat. Heel of the front foot intersects arch of the back leg. Keep pressing the knee behind you. Here, straighten a little bit. Bend it. Find your edge. Play the edge here. Straighten the front knee a little bit. And bend it a little bit. One more time. Straighten a little. So find your edge. Where can you go where you can hold it? How deep can you go? Turn the front palm and reverse warrior two. Side body long, reach long to the right side. Slide the left hand down the left leg. And then inhale, float the arms over, bend the front elbow. Exhale, place it on the right thigh. Left arm is up towards the ceiling. So just wiggle back and forth a little bit. Straighten a little bit and not. Straighten a little bit and not. And then scoop your right buttocks under and twist your chest open. Soften the weight on your right thigh and bring your left arm along your left ear. Keep scooping the right buttocks under. Bend the knee a little more if you can. If you can't, it's cool. Stay here, but try not to put all your weight on your right thigh. Inhale, straighten the front leg. And turn the front palm, reverse your triangle pose. Inhale, sweep the arms up and over, back hand on the back hip, front arm extends, drop the back hip down towards the mat. Extend the right arm long. Keep dropping the hip, reach longer, then bring the fingertips in front of the right foot. From the low belly and the ribs, twist to the left. The hip stays where it is. See if you can touch the ground, or as low as you can go. Inhale, rise up, sweep the arms up, and we're just going to pivot on our back foot, bend the front knee, whoops, come into a runner's lunge. If you fall out, use your fingertips, just, come back in, big breath in, exhale, plant all 10 fingers, backs of the fingers, heel comes down last, downward facing dog. Step your feet as wide as your mat. Slowly walk your hands towards the back of the mat. Plant the heels whenever they get there. And then turn the toes out slightly. Start to bend the knees. Keep walking your hands back. Bend the knees, bend the knees, bend the knees. Adjust the feet, come into a squat. So the upper arms are opening up your thighs. Use your palms for resistance. Keep opening. Use your arms as a can opener for those hips. Root your tailbone down, sternum lifts. Place the fingertips on the mat. Press into your feet and slowly start lifting your sacrum. First, drop your head down. And then start heel toeing the feet closer together, getting your legs as straight as you can. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, palms together in front of the heart. Come to seated on your mat. We're going to bring the right foot, the top of the right foot to the inside of our left thigh. Roll to one side. Pull the flush back, the buttocks flush back. Sweeping the arms up, twist over the straight leg. And just exhale, start to fold, hinging right at the hips. So continue pulling your buttocks flush back till you feel the movement's actually coming from the hips, not from pulling the shoulder blades off the back. They're two different things. Slide your hands a little more forward. Then start to slide your hands back. Bring your right knee up, cross your right foot over your left knee. Bring your right fingertips behind you. Lift your left arm, hook the knee with the elbow, or put it in the crook of the elbow, your choice, and twist. Stay up on tented fingers with your back hand. Front foot is active, it's not collapsed. Big breath in. Exhale, twist from the low belly and the ribs as we did in Trikonasana. And then inhale back to center. Take the other foot, come to the top of the foot, bring it to the inner thigh. Roll to one side, pull the buttocks flush back, and the other side. Maybe do it a couple of times until you feel the sit bones connect. Inhale, sweep the arms up, twist over the straight leg, and extend the arms nice and long. You can touch your foot, great. If you touch your knee, great. If you touch your shin, your ankle, wherever your body is at, just honor your body. You're here, you're moving. That's what counts. Inhale, slide the hands down your leg. Take your left foot, cross it over your right knee. Keep the right leg active. Take the left hands, bring them behind you, step on the fingertips. Lift the right arm, take the left knee in the crook of the elbow and twist. Keep the fingers wide. And as you exhale, just release. Bring the legs out in front and just wiggle them back and forth. And then come onto your back. We're going to roll out our spine just 3 times. Walk your feet close in for bridge. Lift and spread your toes. Get a nice solid foundation. Hands are beside you. Inhale, 1 vertebrae at a time. Roll the hips up. And on your exhalation, roll it down. 1 vertebrae at a time. Take that moment to feel your spine connecting with the mat. Don't just plonk it down. 2 more times. Knees are hip distance apart. Last one. Press into the feet, roll it up. Hold it here. Walk your shoulder blades a little closer together. Try to pull your feet towards you as you push your knees away, like a circular motion, and hold and breathe. And then slowly roll down. Lift the knees up, put the left ankle on top of the right knee, hold the right thigh, and just little ankle rolls. And then switch sides. Breathing gently into it. Then release, bring the knees together, press the legs together, bring your arms out to either side. Gently drop both knees to the right, look to your left. If an arm is floating as the shoulder won't allow you to touch the ground, place it on your hip. Looking to your left. Tighten the low belly, bring the knees up to center. Drop them to your left, look to your right. Inhale, back up to center. Separate your knees, bring the soles of the feet to the ceiling, and just give yourself either holding behind your knees or the outside of your feet, one happy baby. Slide the hands through as your feet touch, interlace your hands, turn the palms inside out up towards the ceiling. And as you start to straighten your legs, sweep the arms overhead, push the palms inside out towards the opposite side of the room, point your toes, big breath in, extend out, make yourself long. And exhale, release your arms, bring them to your sides, turn the palms up. Allow your feet to splay open. We'll have a few minutes of constructive rest in Shavasana. Breathe gently into your body. Part your teeth if they're glued together. Gently turn your head from left to right, rolling on the round part of your head, just very gently. Fluid motion. And then come to center. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. And when you're ready, draw your knees to your chest. Big breath there. Then hold behind your knees. Lift the shins and use that as your leverage to just sweep yourself up. Come to a seated position. Whatever that looks like for you, bring your palms together in Anjali Mudra. Thank you for joining me for this slow yoga flow, early morning, wake up and rise. Sit in gratitude for who you are, for showing up for yourself, and all your body did for you today. Take a big breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste.